Alright, check 1 2 mic check. Hey guys, it's me. Funny story. So, I have this external hard drive where once I edit down a VOD, I put it onto this hard drive just to keep it as a backup, but also to keep things kind of clean on my main internal. And I got a little too overzealous, so I got a little ahead of myself. Normally, these VODs end up on that hard drive after I've uploaded them to YouTube. That being after they're uploaded but not premiered yet. I have stuff. I try to have stuff out months in advance, or at least I try to have stuff uploaded to premiere months in advance. I try anyway. So, funny little story. I had I had most of Jak 2 uploaded, and I had the first Sly Cooper game edited. And I was just trying to free up space because I was streaming more than I was editing. So the stuff that I had edited but not uploaded, I also tossed it onto this hard drive, which got corrupted. Yeah. I was able to salvage. I was able to salvage most of it. I did, however, lose episodes, most of episode 10 and 11 of, Jak 2. And I also lost the source, file. That's fun. It's a lot of fun. But on the bright side, the last 2 episodes, which were going to be 12 and then 13, the finale, those are still fine. However, just for the sake of this is like a lost file. It's lost media now. But everything I was able to salvage, I just cut together for you. That's what this is. This is just me cutting together everything I could from episodes 10 and 11, which is not much. It's not much, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry about that. I know I could probably just, I probably could just replay it. But, some of the bits are in the moment, And it would have been obvious if I went back and recorded it. People would have been in the chat like, didn't you already play this? I'm getting sidetracked. So yeah, this episode 10 is very short. And this is everything that I could salvage of 10 and 11. Here you go. Oh, okay, this is it. This is the bad time room. This room is the bad time.
One remote. One unclogged sewer coming up. You hear that?
Sounds like I got killed.
Ah! The ceiling's crawling. Jack! Metalheads everywhere.
It's a trap.
And I died. These chuckle fucks you're escorting do anything? Yeah, they take damage. They take friendly fire.
Quiet, here comes Pretty Boy. About time you showed up. Okay, let's do this. Crew said you'll protect us all the way to the statue.
I got 30 keys of high explosive strapped.
This mission sucks. Like, if it was just one dude, I feel like that would be better. Because, like, the more of them there are,
This way.
the fact that you can't... Dude, 0 checkpoints in this whole game, huh? No, the checkpoint is the beginning of the mission. That's the checkpoint. Oh man. Like, the fact that you can't properly aim in this game, it's just kind of like from the hip, means that, like, the more people there are, that's the more opportunity for you to miss and hit an ally. Which sucks. So, like, even if there was just a dude, that would be better for my sanity than this.
Way to go. This is where I come in.
Yeah, throw it, Jinx.
And I guess I need to take cover.
Fire in the hole. You better keep your head down, sugar.
Man, Jinx, what did you put in those boomsticks?
Your bad breath. Let's move.
I love this job.
God, they're so funny. They're so wacky and funny.
Monsters.
They're coming
These guys are such
up.
assholes. Let them die. No, I can't. Crew needs us to escort his best men.
You're pretty handy with that iron, Blondie.
Jack,
Shut up, Mog.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
I wanna go home.
Yeah, these are his
The
best
smell of
friend.
sulfur.
Or his best men, yeah. His best men need an escort, don't have guns. I think the big guy has a gun. Marg. Actually, they're all holding guns. They're all holding guns. So...
This place stinks.
He's not fucking using it, yeah. There! He used a gun! He fired once!
Crew was right about you. You
He
got the
fired
magic,
once,
man.
we all saw it.
Wow, screams of death. I'm staying right here.
Oh boy. Just, yeah, kill me.
Okay.
I need at least half health or 3/4 health when entering,
Here comes Pretty Boy.
the big
About time
onslaught
you showed up.
after they blow the second door. Otherwise, I'm not making it.
All the way to the statue.
I need more health than that.
Strapped to my back. Great.
Yeah, why did we sign up with you?
Okay.
Shut your whiny traps.
Um, I'm doing okay on blaster rifle ammo. I'm full on... Okay.
It's a metal. Nice work. Ah, they're crawling down the walls.
Hey, he used his gun. Oh no, he hit Jinx. Oh no. Not Jinx. But yeah, they are assholes even to each other.
This is where I come in.
Yeah,
Great.
throw it, Jinx.
Cover your ears.
You mean cover your ass? Fire in the hole. You better keep your head down, sugar.
The fact that they do shoot and it's so ineffective makes it worse.
What did you
Yup.
put in those boomsticks?
You bad
Did he
breath.
say the ass word? Yeah. I
love
told you
this
there's
job.
swearing in this game. There's like cover your ears, more like cover your ass.
Great. Now we're trapped in this slime pit.
Take him out.
It says all of like the T-rated swear words,
Shut up,
like
Mog.
ass, bastard, damn it, hell,
I wanna go home.
crap,
Ain't the
all
smell
the-
of sulfur cream.
all the things that you can't say in a little like 7+ game. but it's not bad enough to make it M-rated. It still looks cartoony, which makes it fine.
Who was right about you? You got the magic, man.
What the hell is this franchise? So, fun fact, in the very first game, Jack was a silent protagonist. He did not have his first line of dialogue until the second game. The villain of Jak 2 is a guy named Baron Praxis. Jack's first line of dialogue in the franchise, the first thing he ever says is, "I'm going to kill Praxis." Just at the beginning of the game. It goes from this fun little, going up the snowy, this is the snow level. This is the fire level. This is the swamp level. Like a fun kid-themed platformer. That's how you know they put the big boy boots on, yeah.
You hear that?
Sounds like I got shit.
Ah, the ceiling's crawling.
They basically look at the camera,
It's a trap.
and he's just like, I have a gun, I'm going to commit murder.
A little help if you would. Ah, got these first.
Cool.
Quiet. Here comes Pretty Boy.
Imagine being a kid and the first one was your fave game and then this comes out. Yeah, right? I think the idea is that it was going to mature with its audience. You know, like, first one was for kids, second, third one are for teens, like, as the players grow up with the franchise. I want to make a silent character in a video game, have literally one sentence, and that sentence be really messed up for the context of the game. Imagine... Man, it was crazy in, like, the first Jak and Daxter game, when, like, 3/4 of the way through the game, Jak just looked at the camera and, like, said the F slur. It was crazy. It was crazy when Jak called the player the F slur in the first Jak and Daxter game. That was nuts. A silent protagonist with a gamer moment. Silent protagonist with a gamer moment. Absolutely. Oh man. Awful. Awful, awful.
You better keep your head down, sugar.
It was really weird how, like, there was no dialogue in, like, this re-release of Jak and Daxter. Daxter wasn't even funny. He didn't say anything. And then, like, 3/4 of the way through the game, Jak just looks at the, Jak just looks at the camera and just says, "Your mom."
Take him out, blue boy. Shit! I'm about to be metal me.
I'm working on it.
Or I'll rearrange your face.
Exactly. 7-year-olds are allowed collectathons, but the second you're 8 years old, you gotta steal Dad's credit card.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
Steal Dad's credit card by M-rated games.
Sulfur drain.
It'd be really funny if, like,
Or I'll move 'em for you.
at the end of every cutscene, when, like, somebody's walking away from Jak, like, the conversation's over, you have your mission, you're leaving, or they're leaving, Jak just gets real mad at them leaving, and just, every time he's just like, "I'm gonna say a slur!" And that's the end of every cutscene. That becomes his catchphrase. Sonic says, "Gotta go fast." Mario says, "Wahoo!" Jack says, "I'm gonna say a slur.
Quiet, here comes Pretty Boy. Time you showed up.
I'm gonna get canceled on Twitter.com.
All the way to the statue.
I got 30 keys of high explosive strapped to my back. Great.
Yeah, why did we sign up for this?
Just shut your whiny traps and keep moving.
And they thought Trevor from GTA was bad.
Those were some nasty metalheads.
The left is trying to take away our free speech. Jack, what the fuck are you talking about? Daxter just gets really concerned for his friend. Jack gets really into QAnon. Yeah, that is a problem that I feel like is definitely like a permeant part of a lot of character design, and that's just baked into like Western society as a general because of like because of the history of it, you know, back when media was just like a strictly like cisgendered white man thing, you know, the neutral, the hello 1 2 mic check once again. Hey everybody, it's me. So that's it, that's all she wrote. That is everything I could salvage from episodes 10 and 11. 11 was like 30 seconds, let's be real. So I just spent 20 minutes recording this, and I'm gonna do it again. Basically, at the end here, I just wanted to tack on, we got a little extra time. I wanted to talk about my relationship with this franchise. Just articulate it a little bit better, because I talk about it at times, and then chat comes up, something comes up in the games, and I'm just not able to fully explore ideas that would help make my points for, you know, frustrations I have with the game, and it's all subjective. You know, I realize that, you know, some people love these games for the reasons I don't love them, which is not true. I do love these games. But the long and the short of it is story versus gameplay. The story is one of the best I've ever seen in gaming. And that's not hyperbole. Very early on in my childhood, I knew I wanted to be a storyteller. That's what I love to do. I love to tell stories. I love to craft worlds, and I love story structure and narrative, and the original Jak trilogy is really what introduced me to that. Overarching narratives of, you know, with themes of dictatorship and, you know, rising above, and the call to adventure for a hero, and all of these staples of storytelling. You know, certain stories have told the same things over and over again. It's just the engrossing worlds that they put you in, and Jak does that in spades. You know, if just the first two, because we're almost done with Jak 2 here, and if I've started streaming Jak 3, and if you've seen those streams, try to keep spoilers to a minimum in the comments for people who are waiting for the VODs. I digress. The story is what keeps bringing me back here. You know, they build this beautiful world with magic and lost civilizations, and then this mystical substance from the Earth eco is then tied into their sciences in Jak 2. You know, blue eco powers their electricity, their cars. Dark eco is done for horrific experiments. Ooh, pardon me. But let me just wind this back to Jak 1. Jak 1 builds this, it's very simple. Silent protagonist, this beautiful interconnected world, you know, there's no loading screens, it all feels so cohesive, and it's, if you pull back the veil, it's not, you know. Fans of the franchise might remember Yosemite, which was supposed to be the fourth hub world, where the Yellow Sage's hut is, but that got cut late into development, and they just tacked on Gaul and Maya's Citadel, at the end there, and the Yellow Sage's hut was right outside. It's very unfortunate. I would love to have seen what the full game could have been like. And, like I said, the ecos, this naturally occurring magic from the earth, blue was electric and kinetic, and red was just pure power. Yellow was, more elemental, gave you a fireball attack, and, it was a ranged attack. Could destroy some things your normal attacks couldn't. And then in the second game, they expand on that. They change styles drastically into a GTA style clone with you could piss off the police, steal cars. Again, like, the world was so interwoven, there were no cutscenes. There were the door locks, which were very obvious, but it never broke immersion, which was so important as a kid to enthrall you, which it did. And then the third game, the second game obviously added gunplay, and it didn't add more to the vehicles, in my opinion. It just made it more essential to the overall gameplay loop. And then the third game added additional stuff for your guns, more vehicles to control, and they just kept adding. And then there was the hoverboard in 2. They changed jetboard, and then they changed the jetboard slightly in 3. Slightly. They kept adding more and more and more, but for me, growing up on all these different mascot platformers, the physics of the game and just what they did and didn't have didn't sit right with me. In the platforming department, double jumping just kept your momentum. You couldn't revert momentum like in Spyro or Ratchet and Clank. You can change momentum when you're jumping. In Sly, you can't really do that, but, just the platforming while having a lot of movement options, roll jump, long jump into a high jump, all that fun stuff. I love watching people who are good at the first Jak and Daxter game. That is so fascinating to me, seeing the movement tech. I digress. In the second game, with the gunplay, we got... We got fine gunplay. I enjoyed the gun, the morph gun, and all the different things it could do. Again, translating that eco into science, the magic into technology in this world as things progressed. The red power eco was a shotgun. The yellow fireball, that distant shot, was now your quote-unquote sniper rifle. It was a blaster rifle, and the projectile even looked similar. The kinetic energy of the blue eco, the speed, was translated into a minigun. It felt so cohesive, and it felt right. But there was no way to aim, really. There were some movement tech. There was some built-in, for the blaster rifle, hit an enemy, fire, and it'll, point you towards an enemy and shoot. But there's no, there's not really any aiming. There's no aim assist, which, that, again, all this is subjective. This is 100%, this could be considered 100% skill issue on my part, and people could enjoy these games for the reasons I don't, and that's perfectly fine. I never want to take away from anybody's enjoyment of games. Unless, of course, you're a greedy capitalist and your enjoyment of games comes from the the predatory monetization systems, but that's for a different time. We could open that can of worms later. Jak 3, it expanded on all these, didn't refine anything. And that's my issue. I was having issues with each game. Whatever was present, I would have issues with. And then whatever was brought back, whatever game mechanic was continuing, such as the basic platforming and your basic melee attacks, I was still having issues with that. And then they kept adding more. But it's the gameplay. And that's it. The story, the world building, the aesthetics, it all works for me so well, which is why I keep coming back to these games, why I want to show people these games. You know, if you see these games and you want to try them, please. I highly recommend these games. They're all available on, like, PS4, you know, you can get, you know, current versions of these. It's a PlayStation exclusive franchise, but, you know, you can still get them relatively on newer hardware. Same, unfortunately, cannot be said for Ratchet and Clank, rest in peace. When are we gonna get another collection of that? Digressing. The Jak and Daxter trilogy is the most love and hate I have with a franchise. Because when I'm not playing it, I love it. You know, sitting here recording it, telling you I love it. It's true, I do love these games. The storytelling is masterful. There's some instances in the story where I'm like, why did we go here? Why did we do X if Y was going to happen anyway? But that's just a gameplay thing. But then when I'm playing them, people notice I get heated really easily with them. And in the moment, I say I don't enjoy them, but it feels good when I finally do achieve something in the game. In the games. So I'm probably never gonna stop playing these games. If this is your first exposure to these games, I hope you enjoy the story. You know, you're not having to play them and endure what I am. But also, give them a shot yourself. Maybe you'll be better at these games than me. I might just be bad at video games. And I'm okay with that. Video games are a blossoming medium of phenomenal storytelling. And I think Jak and Daxter is a good example of that. And Naughty Dog has gone on to craft some amazing stories. Uncharted, The Last of Us. It's just amazing to me that such amazing... I'm not trying to sugarcoat this. I'm not using hyperbole. It's just amazing to me how such an enthralling world, a world that is so it can engross me so easily, is the most frustrating franchise I have ever played. And I'm gonna keep playing it. I'm not gonna lie about it. I love it. We love it. So thank you for sticking with me, not just with Jak and Daxter, but through all this live streaming YouTube thing. I don't know where it's going. I don't know where we're gonna end up, but I'm gonna keep playing games. Nothing's gonna stop that. No matter where my life goes. So truly thank you for sticking with me through all this, and I hope you'll stick with me for the future. I'm planning on branching out, not just gameplay stuff, but in general, I'd like to just talk to you guys a little bit more. Maybe I might, if you like this, if you like just me talking about my experiences with gaming and other things, please feel free to let me know. I know this is a bit weird, this isn't my MO, but thank you. Really. Be good. Be kind. Truly, be kind to one another. The world's going to hell in a handbasket, and all we have is each other. Treat people the way that you would genuinely want to be treated. With respect, with kindness. And I know this could just be me throwing it into a void, you know. People could tune out for this. It might sound by rote at this point. But genuinely. Be good, be kind. Treat people the way that you would want to be treated. and I'll catch you in the next one.